connects the two, and that's called the Causeway. So it is the Trans Causeway Derby, and it's going to be between LiteLab and OrangeEsports, like I said. Now let's just have a look through the brackets. What we have in the brackets, we have, looking through to the round of 8. Now what the OrangeEsports went up against Workaholic, took them out 16-9. Then OrangeEsports lost to LiteLab 16-6 earlier in the competition when they met. OrangeEsports then went up against Noxious from Malaysia, and they beat them 16-8, moving into the next stage of the losers bracket semi-finals, in which they absolutely decimated Power Ranger from Singapore 16-0. They then went into the losers bracket and took on Team LZ, who lost to SG, or who lost to LiteLab, rather, I beg your pardon, to Team LZ 16-11, and so they dropped to the losers bracket and now they take out OrangeEsports. OrangeEsports beat them 16-13, and now we'll move on to the grand finals now. So OrangeEsports beats Team LZ, the team that lost to LiteLab only by 5 rounds, whereas Orange lost to them by 10 rounds. Now we're going to go live. So here we go, we're going to go live. It is LiteLab versus OrangeEsports. This is the Counter-Strike Online grand finals, and here we go. Good luck, have fun, go out, and we are on the way. So once again, LiteLab supporters, where are you at? No LiteLab supporters? No? Team Orange, OrangeEsports. There we go. We are going live on a D-Nuke, and of course, this is going to be a bit of a different kind of commentary. We are adding live event commentary to it, so I have to be very, very careful, and I will not be able to disclose to you any information that both teams don't already know about.
It connects and then disconnects and then it
But we have to wait it.
So here we are live on D-Nuke, and we're still into the pistol round. It is a 4-on-4 situation now, and 30 seconds remaining. So the emphasis is now on Team OrangeEsports to make this selection. And just like that, LiteLab will pick up the first pistol round. So it's going to help their economy very, very much. Let's go to an overhead view and take a look at what's happening. You'll see the rollouts and the positions. There you go. I cannot comment on the rollouts and I cannot comment on the positions until both teams already know that. So just to remind you why the commentary is going to be a bit different from the other rounds. So it's all quiet at the moment. Master will drop one with the deagle to the head. Very nice work. Softy will pick him off though. Softy, of course, is okay. Selection drop. Mali will catch 2. He'll drop 3 with the MP5. Mali will finish off. Never 56 seconds on the clock. Mali with the deagle takes on Softy. Will pick up that. Will pick up a weapon that Softy was carrying. And now 50 seconds on the clock remaining. 2-on-1 situation. Bomb has not been planted, as you can see from the top timer. because a C4 or a bomb kind of icon will appear if it is planted. 35 seconds to go. If Miley pulls this off, this will be quite spectacular. And just like that, Crane with a simple M4 shot will take him out, and that'll bring it to 2-0 on the scoreboard to LiteLab. They're off to a great start. Usually if you pick up the pistol round, you'll pick up the next 2 rounds, and that'll give you a 3-round head start. What else can they do? That's the question. And as we see, the timer start to tick tock. LiteLab having a very easy buy through the whole tournament. They went all the way through the winners bracket without much trouble. Team LZ gave them a bit of a scare. And now let's get over to Iman. Where is Iman? There you go. Jiffy will go down softly, taking out 2 with the farmhouse. Takes out Jiffy and Rich. Iman with a knife onto Southie. So a bit of a variation there. And will be taken out by Nibbler. They're clapping for that already. Mr. Ken is over there. Let's switch over to that first person view. Master will be dropped by Nibbler. Last man standing is Mighty. What can he do? That's the question. Goes up against Nibbler. 2 point blank range. Hits a few shots, but will be popped off. Regardless, 3-0 to LiteLab. It is of course a best of 3 series, if I need I remind you, and we'll be going into a second map. And there is no 1 map advantage, so we've done away with the winners bracket 1 map advantage. Usually if you go into a double elimination and you go through the whole winners bracket, usually all you have to do is win 1 map of the best of 3 series. But we've done away with that advantage, and there's going to be a best of 3 regardless. So you have to pick on 2 maps. So the Master will take out Iman, will take out Silex in there. That's a great combination. Iman to Craig, Nibbler will take out Master. And the bomb has been planted now. 3-on-2 situation, 30 seconds on the T4 timer. Now the impetus is on the counter-terrorist side. Deciding to win. Iman talks one on the upper, take him out. They will come out from Nibbler, taking him out. Jiffy is up, Rich is up as well. Nibbler drops Rich. Would drop. Will he take out Jiffy? That's the question. And now it's 14 seconds on the C4 timer. I think it's 8 seconds defuse from the kid. Nibbler will take him out. They have the kid. He's going to rush the C4 now. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He will get that defuse, and it will bring it to 4-0 on the OneAsiaCup scoreboard in favor of LiteLab. They're doing an excellent job now on the rollout. They have some really good momentum. Can they keep it up? That's going to be the question. OrangeEsports found wanting at the moment. They need to reorganize, and they need to rebalance their pushes. D-Nuke, a lot of people argue, is a CT-oriented map. And some would argue if the terrorists do proper pushes and proper coordination, they can overcome that. But largely they say it's a CT-oriented map because the counter-terrorists can defending positions a lot faster than the terrorists can roll out on the attacks. Jiffy and Silex exchanging some rounds. Now let's just talk about the map itself. What you have is you have an upper bomb site and you have a lower bomb site. Now the upper bomb site is connected to the lower bomb site via a ramp that you can get through from terrorist spawn. There's an outer alley which you can go and go into the catwalk that they call it. And from there you can get into the lower bomb site. You can access the lower bomb site and the upper bomb site via 2 vents, as you'll see pretty soon right there. And of course, you have the ladder which the camp terrorists can climb up on and get to the other bomb site pretty quickly by Crane moves off Rich now. It's a 2-on-3 situation because Rich and Iman got dropped by Softy and Crane respectively. Miley taking out Ken, Softy and Nibbler, and now he is on fire. 4-0 on the scoreboard though, 23 seconds on the clock on the C4 timer. Now the camp terrorists need to move in. Silex will take out Miley. Master the last man standing with Jiffy. 10 seconds on the clock. Master gonna take out Crane. Will Silex get it? Pick up their first round. Will take out a bit of pressure off of them. Get a bit of money for them to spend if they so wish. And will now start to balance it out.
can they use that round as a catalyst to move on? Of course, if you just join us here on the stream, it's the OneAsiaCup 2012 held here at the Micro Center in Cyberjaya, Malaysia. And this is, of course, the best of 3 series grand finals, CS Online between LiteLab and OrangeEsports. Ken onto, Softy onto Master Miley. Will reply, take out Ken. Miley take out Softy. Selects onto Miley though. Rich and Ivan moves on to with the Galil, and the last person standing is Silex. For Team LiteLab, what can he do? And he explosive grenade from Rich, or Rico rather. So I should remember to call him Rico. 4-2 on the scoreboard now. OrangeEsports pick up another round, and you want to get as many rounds as you can when you're on the terrorist side. Max rounds 15, so we have 50 rounds per half, a total of 30 rounds. The first to 16 rounds walks away as the winner of the map. Jiffy gonna take on Softy. Softy will win the Rico with the reply on to Ken. Softy and Rico will start the tango pretty soon. We will win that tango and take out Softy. You ain't got nothing on me. He says something. Niblo will come around and give him a bit of surprise. Now he will take out Crazy with the AK-47. A lot of action happening on the outside. Niblo onto Master. Niblo will pump that nade out. So does Iron Man. What's going to happen? No action happening now. It's going to be a one-on-one. Who is going to clutch this? 80. With a low price. We'll pick them up, and that will make the 4-3. Now OrangeEsports with the momentum. They're starting to get rounds in. Their economy is improving. Both sides are now fighting for rounds. A lot of trash talking coming out from the OrangeEsports side, but LiteLab are not affected by that. They're just concentrated on the game. Master got one from the Silex with a well-placed headshot once again. He is the king of the riflers, or the king of the riflemen in the OrangeEsports squad. Rico will drop one himself and will pick up that frag for OrangeEsports. 1 minute remaining in the round clock, and of course the round clock has 1 minute 45 seconds. If you're not familiar with that, it's a 35 second C4 timer, and now the bomb has been planted as has been shown on the screen. I'm taking out Ken, Nibla onto Iman in reply. 4-on-2 situation in favor of OrangeEsports. They have a comfortable man lead, but at this level of competitiveness, anything is possible. Anything could happen. 15 seconds rather on the C4 timer. Gets down to 10 seconds now. Are the CTs going to move in? That's the question. And so far, no action happening at all. No time to go for the defuse, so it has to be presumed that they're going to want to stay alive, I guess. And there we go. Craig will be the last target taken out by Master before the round goes around. And OrangeEsports pick up the round, brings it to 4-4 on the scoreboard. Now it has been equalized, and it has to be said, both sides doing really well, but Orange are making that comeback in that first half. You want to get out as many rounds on the terrorist side as possible, because it is the harder side, as many people would say. Some people would argue not, but universally, a lot of people say that the terrorist side is a lot harder to play on the nuke. So let's restart the round timer to 1:30 on the round clock. And now the usual smoke splashes and nades come out. No one getting picked that. Nuke is just one of those maps where those early picks are so important. So far we haven't seen any AWP action yet. It'll be interesting to see if either of the teams pick up the AWP and see what they can do. But so far none of them have chosen to use it yet. Maybe there's not a need to. In the famous words of Heaton, why should I buy an AWP when I have an AK that acts like an AWP but has 30 bullets? Which takes out Select, Creed onto Win, Jiffy onto Creed, Manila will take out Jiffy, Master onto Southie now with that headshot, 41 seconds on the clock. Takes out Miller, what's going to happen, 37 seconds on the clock, we'll see what we're going to take out Master now. Now it's going to be a 2-1 situation. Miley's trying to take him out. Miley needs help. Where's Iron Man? Iron Man is nowhere to be found. And what is going to happen? Can they get the bomb down? Yes, they will. Now it's going to be a 2-on-1. But will Ken be able to make that clutch? 30 seconds on the season. And that will lead to 5-4 on the OneAC scoreboard on the OneAsiaCup scoreboard. This is the CS Online Finals. If you just joined us on the stream, that is what it is. It's between Team LiteLab from Singapore and Team OrangeEsports from Malaysia. It's a best of 3 series. We went to the first map. This is the new 1 minute 45 on the clock. What else can OrangeEsports show us? They lost to Team LiteLab in the winners bracket 16-6 if I'm not wrong. And then took over and beat Team LZ 16-13. Jiffy onto Ken, Softy onto Jiffy in reply, so they trade frags and will equalize that player count. Rich goes up against Silex, who tried to do a bit of a backstab, and he goes down, or sorry, Rich goes down. 1 minute 10 on the clock. And it starts to quiet down now. 58 seconds. Remember, the impetus is always on the terror side to get that bomb down. Softy with the Deagle to the head, takes out Master. Very good shot right there. Excellent accuracy. I remember the bounce out to it. Drop by Select. Select is very well. Miley out to now it's going to be a one-on-one, Miley versus Select. 30 seconds on the clock. Impetus is still on the terror side to get that bomb down. Now there are 2 ways that you can win the round. Miley taking some damage, doesn't know where Silex is. "15 seconds to get that bomb down. Is he going to go for the bomb plant or is he going to go for the hunt? That is the question. Very smart, and that will be the round 2-1 LiteLab. They'll pick up that round, and now it's going to be 5-5. They're equalizing. It's going round for round. It's just trading rounds left, right, left, right, left, right. Nobody taking a clear lead. OrangeEsports had that comeback, bringing it back to 4-4. And then to 5-4, but now LiteLab will win that round and take it to 5-5. So both economies doing really well, as seen from the round wins. Crane will drop by Master, Crane out to Rico. Select with the AK will take out Jiffy, and then just like that, the round will be over. Ken and Select will take out Wiley and Iron, and that will be 6-5 on the scoreboard now. Into the 12th round of this first map. Remember, it is MR15, also known as max rounds 15, so 15 rounds per half, and once we reach the 15 rounds, we will change sides. Usual nades and smokes get popped. Let's go over to that overhead view. Seconds. Ken will take out Miley, and Softy will take out Rico, but Miley will come back, take out Rich. Miley and Iron will come to in succession. So they return the excuse me, they return the frags. It will be a 3-on-2 situation. Crane and Nivla are going to go at it. Nivla will drop Jiffy, and now it is equal on the player count. 36 seconds for the bomb to go down. Iron with the Deagle will get that kill and get a bit of a reward for himself. Crane will drop in there as he's too happy. And now it's going to be Master. Master Intense goes and takes out the Digo and some slaps on the table. A lot of passion going into this match. 7-5 on the scoreboard in favor of LiteLab. Now we lead by 2 rounds. What can they achieve? Are Orange Esports going to come back and bring it to 7-7? Are they going to take it 8-7? You want to get as many rounds on the terrorist side. And the 5 rounds is already very impressive on the T side. If they can get any more rounds, it's just going to add to the advantage, I guess, when they switch over to the counter-terror side. So tactically on Nuke, if you're coming out as a terror side, you have to be very careful. You need to be very cautious about how you play it, because very quickly you can get overwhelmed. But if you structure your attacks, especially on the upper bomb side, you can actually infiltrate really quickly. But it is a very risky maneuver. If you go for the lower bomb sites, the only entrances you have are by the ramp or the alley. What you can also do actually is from the upper bomb side, just rush through the metal door, pop the vents, and then drop down. There's a variety of tactics you can use as the terror side, but it is all very much timing and strategic, teamwork oriented to get those tactics working. 27 seconds on the clock. Impetus comes in, Nades will come in, Dash comes out, Safi on Mark Ken, Rico will go down, Iron will take on Nibbler. In reply, Jiffy was on Ken, and now here comes the attack. 16 seconds on the clock to get that C4 down. Where are the remaining counter-terrorists? Softy onto Miley. Where's Softy? Softy gets picked off. Iron will take him out. So it's going to be a 2-on-2. 5 seconds to get that bomb down. 4, 3. Silex drops Iron, and just like that, Silex will take out Jiffy with some intelligent play. Knows they need to go and get the bomb down. We'll wait it out. Let him try and get the bomb down. Take him out, and not enough time for him to get the reply. He knows his teammate was on the other side safely away, and doesn't have to worry about anything else. 8-5 on the scoreboard now in favor of LiteLab, so they lead by 3 coming into the last 2 rounds of this first half. It's already, like I said, very impressive that Orange Esports picked up 5 rounds, and it's going to make it a lot easier for them on that counter-terrorist side, but we'll see how they deal with it. Nibbler onto Rico, and that is not good. Gets the early pick. Ken onto Master. He'll go down. Iron Man will take on Nibbler with the AK-47. Ken in support, taking out Jiffy, and Miley with that Deagle will take out Mark Ken. 3-2 situation now with 1 minute 8 on the clock. C4 has not been planted. Lots of action happening. And then just like that, after the action happens, it goes to a dull. Silex will take out Miley as he tries to do a bit of a sneak, and Silex will drop Iron Man with the USP. So showing he is both deft at using the pistols and also using those main assault rifles. 9-5 now, last round of the first half. We'll see to which way it goes. Remember, we still have guess the winner of the Punters Challenge, that is. A lovely lass that's in the German jersey. She is carrying the box for the, oh no, she's not. The boxes are gone, aren't they? I guess so, I don't know. But we'll get some information on that later. 1 minute 20 on the clock now. 9-5 on the OAC scoreboard in favor of LiteLab. Orange Esports need to take this round to make it a bit easier on themselves when they switch over to the counter-terrorist side. No action happening yet. 1 minute on the clock. Jiffy with the up. That AWP shot onto Softy will get that very, very nice pick early on. That's going to help them out so much. Takes out Nibbler, and so that AWP goes down. 2 picks down so far. Crane goes for the backstab. Jiffy will go down. Miley will take out Crane. So that's 1 AWP down. Ken will take out Rico. 3-on-2. Miley onto Ken. Last man standing is Silex. Iron Rico, Uchino picks it up, and the whole team will pick up a 1 round, bring it to 9-6. So we're going to change sides, and now on the terrorist side. Now now on the terrorist side, it will be LiteLab. We'll see what tactics that they can employ. And the Orange will switch over to the CT side. Let's see whether they go for a passive kind of strategy or whether they go for a aggressive defense. As some would argue, the best defense is a great offense. 9-6 on the scoreboard in favor of LiteLab. Here we go, pistol round. We've switched sides, and now we're into the second half. Seems like OrangeEsports have actually learned from their mistakes, and they're playing a lot more intelligently in this match against LiteLab. Perhaps they have been studying their what went wrong. Perhaps taking out with LiteLab, with Team LZ, who were able to resist LiteLab for a very long time. Master onto Nifla, Iron onto Ken. Now Master will drop down and suicide, so that's battle for him. Selection up to Ali, drops 2 in reply. Now it's a 2-1-1. Create the last man standing. Jiffy is up, she's up. Miley, he's up. Create is there. 52 seconds. Lots of tension, because Craig does need to either get that bomb down or pop the C4. Sorry, I mean pop the other 2 opponents. And now the bomb has been planted, and they will see that. Jiffy will get taken out by Craig. Last one standing. And Craig Smart will take out the round for LiteLab, bringing it to 10-6 now. 6 rounds away from picking up this map of D Nuke before, and after that we'll move into the next map, of course. OrangeEsports are at 6, they're down by 4, but we saw from the first half that they can come and equalize that round count. Both Team LZ and Team OrangeEsports were really good against LiteLab in the early stages of the game, but when it came to the mid rounds, around now, they started to be very lackluster and started to really break under pressure. Ken would drop 1 in the form of Rico, giving his team a 1-man advantage. 1:10 on the clock. Ken onto Miley with the MP5, Select onto Jiffy with the MP5, so they did buy up MP5s after that pistol round. Iman will get dropped by Nebula. Very good burst control on that MP5, using it long range. Master is the last one standing. We'll take out 1 in the form of Nebula. And Ken will pop him off with the MP5 quite easily. 11-6 on the scoreboard now as we pick up another round and add it to that tally in form of LiteLab. They're 5 rounds away from picking up the map. Are OrangeEsports going to miraculously get around, take off the pressure off themselves, and then use that as a catalyst like they did in the earlier stages of the map? So here you see they have a very huge push and absolutely wipe OrangeEsports off the round and take it out. They're wiping the floor with them. 12-6. They lead by 6 now. They have a very good buffer. We're into the 19th round, and just a bit of an analysis. It seems that you can see right there the kind of teamwork and orientation you need, or orientation that you need to have when you're terrorist side. To be able to execute those attacks off. If not, they will fail, as you could have seen from some of the earlier OrangeEsports attacks. Wallbangs trying to come off, trying to get that penetration damage through the wall. Nothing working though at the moment, it seems. No one going down. 1:15 on the clock. Fade will go down. We'll take out Ivan. as he tried to come around the corner. Miley with the M4, 1 minute now. The impetus is on, of course, on the fair side to take it out. Master with an excellent rifling out. We'll take out 1, we'll take out 2. Ken will take out from Miley. Master out to select. Santi takes out Master. Last man standing is Rico. Plenty of time for him to defuse. The Malaysian crowd goes wild, and he'll pick up that round, bring it to 12-7, and now they'll take off that pressure. They're going to get a bit of encouragement from that. Adrenaline is going to start pumping through their veins, and they're going to say, yes, we can start to make that comeback. 12-7 on the scoreboard. 29 rounds gone so far, or sorry, not 29, 19 rounds gone so far. Going into the 20th round, let's see what Orange can pick out of their magic bag of tricks. Just like that, a flurry of kills exchanging left and right. Rico gonna be going up against Ken and Nivla. Bomb has been planted, 30 seconds start to go. Rico clutched the previous round. Can he manage to take this one out? Ken starting to spray him, Ken taking damage. Flashbang comes out. He's going to have to go up against Ken. Nivla will come around the corner, take out Rico. 13-7 on the scoreboard, and the home crowd are not happy. 3 rounds to go. If LiteLab pick up these 3 rounds, they take the first map, and then we move into the second map. Early aggression right there. Haiti dates come out. Wall bangs come out as well. Communications are blaring at their loudest. Ken will take out Miley. Selects onto Rico, and it's not looking Rico. It's not looking good for Orange at the moment. 5-on-3 situation. But like we said, anything can happen. You might have an ace. You might have a triple kill, a quad kill. Nothing is for certain. Iron will take out Ken. Master drops 1. Will be taken up by Silex though, and that will be 14-7. 2 rounds away from picking up this map. Orange need to find what they're doing wrong, and they need to show up and patch all the leaks that are happening and start to pick up rounds. Orange, LiteLab showing you how it's done when you're using the terror side. Just the view over there, you can check it out and see what's happening. Fade will take out Rico, and now here they go. Master's around the corner, takes out Can. Softy taking out Jiffy. Selects onto Master. All the action happening on the upper bomb side. Selects will take out Iman. Miley is the last one standing. Miley will take out Silex. Nivla onto Miley, and that will be the end of that round. 15-7 map point. 15-7 on the clock. On the round timer. And I'm going to have to get back to you because it sounds or it smells like something is burning.